now it's time for In the Know. The Krampus Vendor Market isn't your typical holiday event. The Painted Wraith in downtown Bloomington is bringing a bit of a twisted sense of holiday cheer to your season, with a chance to celebrate with someone who may not get quite as much attention as the big man, Santa Claus. So joining us to share more, our co-owners Mike and Stephanie Stoltz to talk more about it. Good morning, guys.
Morning. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
Yeah,
so first of all, I want to talk about the event itself, because this is not exactly a meet and greet with Mr. Claus that we're talking about here.
Correct. It's similar in that respect, but instead of, it is with Krampus.
Absolutely.
Who a lot of people may not be familiar with, but it has dated back centuries, kind of in the Germany, Austria region. It's the counterpart to Santa Claus, whereas we're familiar with Santa bringing toys to good children. Krampus punishes the bad children. So it's just another way to keep the kiddos in line. So
okay. Make sure that they're maybe getting their last chance to get on the nice list.
Precisely.
Perhaps.
Yes.
But interesting. This is the second year you guys running the event. Tell us a little bit about what you're bringing back this year and maybe some of the things that are different from years past.
So last year we strictly did photos in our shop space with Krampus.
Okay.
And it exceeded our expectations. We had a crazy amount of turnout for that last year. So this year, knowing that there was a lot of interest in this, we decided let's try to find a bigger space that we could hold this so people could have a better opportunity to take photos, but also be able to incorporate some artists, some local artists, to be able to get their artwork out. So people can do a little bit of last-minute Christmas shopping as well, either for themselves or for somebody else.
Nice.
So,
oh, that's great. You know, a little bit of two birds situation here.
Yes.
And I do want to touch on the store a little bit. What exactly is Painted Wraith? What do you guys sell?
So we are a curiosity and oddity shop in downtown Bloomington, and we have a mix of vintage and antique items. We have some taxidermy. We have a lot of what's in the shop. It's going to be handmade art.
Oh, wow.
It's very important to us and always has been to support local art as well as just artists around the country. As artists ourselves, we know the struggle of trying to find, especially when we do weird, different, alternative artwork, trying to find a home for that and trying to find a community for that. So it's always been very important to us to support that community. So getting local art, that's a lot of what people would find in our shop.
That's great. Okay, so a little bit of everything, and obviously you guys are supporting the local art community too, but the community is also going to be supporting you for this event as well. I hear you got some sponsors for it.
we do. We have several sponsors, 3 exact. Bloomington Spice Works, which is also downtown Bloomington, Bob's Bay Books, which is downtown Bloomington, and K Grove Brewing Company, which is a family-oriented brewery. It's always family first with them. They have board game nights on Thursdays, I believe.
Oh,
so,
nice. Oh,
yeah,
that's fun.
Something to do for everybody there.
Absolutely. So a bit of a hand-in-hand partnership just all across the board for you guys.
Correct.
I love that. We're going to throw some information up on the screen so people can make sure they put that down on their calendars. Of course, this will be happening at the Painted Wraith in Bloomington on the 16th from 10 to 4. The event's free, but you know what? Make sure you come on out and support your local McLean County businesses, because you know what? They need your support. Of course, we always want to make sure that we are coming out strong. And you know what? Bring the kiddos along, because it's never too late to make sure that they're still staying in line, even though it's Christmas time.
That's right.
For sure. Thank you both so much for coming in. Really appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. And as always, if you or someone you know wants to join us on In the Know, go to 25newsnow.com/community. Go to that In the Know tab and submit the form. Of course, we've also got some birthdays to celebrate in just a little bit, so we'll get some shout outs after the break.